Hey guys, my name's Taylor and welcome back to my channel. So today we're actually going to get started and we're going to be doing a makeup look with one of my favorite palettes. This is the Jaclyn Hill Palette by Morphe. So I'm going to be using that to do like kind of a bronzy red eye look. So we're going to go ahead and get started today, and I'm just going to go ahead and do my base, okay? So we're going to first make sure our skin is moisturized. And let me know guys below if you've been liking my videos so far, if you want to see any different content, because I am down to do them. So our face is nice and moisturized. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that little bell. That way you can get notified when I download my next videos if you guys are liking my videos. Take our primer, which is our Tatcha primer. Okay, this is the Silk Canvas, okay? And we're gonna be putting this near our pores. So we're gonna be put that down. This is really good. It fills in those pores. Barsali primer. This is a hydrating primer, and we're going to put that kind of everywhere else where I just need a little bit of extra hydration. And you kind of want to try to lift up as much as possible because you don't want to pull down because that creates wrinkles. Okay, now that we are nice and hydrated, we're going to be using our Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation stick. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. This is more of a kind of medium coverage. You can build it up to be full. So I like to start off with 3 stripes and then 2 on the chin and then kind of a couple on the forehead. And like I said, I can build this up needed. Let me know what you guys are wanting to see on my channel because I'm down to download or try to do more reviews or more tutorials. I'm exploring my love of makeup, and I think it's really fun, and I sit down and edit, and I'm just always trying to be better. So I would love to hear some feedback from you guys. We're gonna put on our Tarte concealer in the shade Fair. So I'm gonna just do a little bit. Gonna bring that around. Little bit on the chin, down the nose, and then I'm gonna do my forehead and my Cupid's bow just to bring all the attention inward. You really don't need a whole lot. You can always, it's always better to kind of add a little bit and go from there. And it is gonna hide all of your secrets, your lies, your wrinkles, your exes, the car that you accidentally hit when you were 16. It is gonna hide that all. Now I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I'm gonna take a little bit and just kind of coat it under my eyes. Put it underneath my eyes, that way it doesn't crease for sure. This is a really good powder because it's just beautifully, it almost looks like your skin, and it doesn't have a lot of heavy color to it. So it's not adding a lot of extra coverage where you don't need it. Anastasia contour kit. And I'm gonna kind of be going back and forth between these two. I'm gonna go ahead and take my bronzer, which is my Omega bronzer. And I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to bronze up my face. Now we're going to take our blush from Lorac. And we're gonna be taking these 2 shades. And we're going to take Blossom and Tea Rose. And I'm gonna have the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm gonna take that powder and I'm just gonna leave it on. And you can leave this on for multiple minutes, or if you just wanna sweep it away immediately, you'll still kind of have that line cleaned up. You just kind of did it real quick, so you're able to clean up your bronzer line. And then that way it's gonna look a lot more even. So while that's baking, we're gonna go ahead and fill in our eyebrows real quick. We're gonna do just something easy, just to make it, no point of spending 35 minutes on your eyebrows. So I'm gonna take the spoolie and the Anastasia Beverly Hills in soft brown. Oh, I love this pencil, it's like so pretty. And the cool thing is they make it so easy to use. It's really pigmented, it's really pretty, it's not too waxy, where some formulas look real waxy, and it's hard to work with that product. Benefit 24-hour brow setter, and I'm just gonna set my brows. That we go ahead and I'm gonna put on some setting spray to drench my face so all the makeup is gonna melt all together, and then we can start working on our eyes, okay? And now it's highlighter time. And now I'll be back and we're gonna get started on the eyes. Okay guys, so I'm back and I basically just went ahead and primed my eyelids with concealer and a little bit of powder. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the Jaclyn Hill palette. Like I talked about, this is like a really great palette. It's gonna cover kind of all types of eye looks, because it's got some browns, it's got the reds, it's got the pops of color, and it's got these deep colors to make a smoky eye. So this is like the palette to have, because it has so much going on and they're so buttery, they're so creamy, and they're so pigmented. Like you barely need any. I've been using this for a long time and I literally I haven't hit pan on anything. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, and we're going to take a fluffy brush as our transition shade. So we're gonna take that off and just tap off the excess, okay? And we're gonna just kind of put this everywhere. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I don't have to be precise with this either, because ultimately we can go up and clean it up and with concealer later. So now that I've built up this color, I'm going to take a smaller brush. Let's see, we're gonna take the Morphe R39. It's like a fluffier, smaller brush, and we're going to take this color right here and apply it a little bit lower, not as high up. Okay, we're gonna keep it nice and tight. So I'm gonna stamp. And then I'm gonna bring it in like this. So don't forget to check out my Valentine's Day video where I do a Valentine's Day look. You can actually, you don't have to just use that look for Valentine's Day. You can wear it, you know, at other points. I just did something really cute that's got a lot of pinkies and reds for Valentine's Day. I'm going to take a smaller brush, like it's more of a bullet shape, an E17, and I'm going to take a little bit of these two colors, just to deepen up that outer portion. So I'm gonna stamp. Just stamping and building up that color. Okay, and then now we can take a clean brush and just kind of blend this out. This brush has nothing on it. And I always like to kind of take my mirror and put it down here, and that way we'll be able to see if there's any patchiness or if there's any harsh lines where it doesn't have a seamless blend. And take these two and I'm going to put them in the inner part, and I'm going to spray them with a little bit of Fix Plus. So we're going to just take it on a flat brush, and I'm going to put the lighter shade in the closest to my nose, and I'm going to put the darker shade kind of winging out. That way it's going to be like really kind of bright here and then more bronzy here. Using Max Fix Plus is because it makes everything. It doesn't matter that these are super creamy. Like this shade without any Fix Plus, without any primer, without anything is like, that's like gorgeous. You know what I mean? That really doesn't need anything. But because I want it to have that little factor, I'm going to just put some MAC Fix Plus to make it even more blinding. Working with this color. Okay. So now I've lost some of that darker pigment here, so I'm just going to deepen that up with a smaller, more precise pencil brush. And this is the E18, and I'm going to be using these two shades, this one and this one. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of be slowly, like I said, building that product up. Because these are darker brown shades, and then that way it deepens it up without it being super, like it's not black, because black is a little harsher on my skin color because I'm so fair. So if you can get a deep like purple, deep brown, it's gonna look a lot, once you're done blending it, it's gonna look a lot smoother. Our lower lash line, and I'm gonna take a small pencil brush. This is a Luxie 141 brush. And I'm just gonna go back in with these, go back in with this color all over. I always like to have the lower lash line because I feel like without the lower lash line, I look naked. Like my eye just, it just doesn't look that seamless. It just looks like it's missing something. So I used to not do this because I always was like, oh my God, people that do that, like I don't get it, or like, isn't that too much, or is it too low? Like, why would you put color down there? And then like now I understand it. Like I keep it nice and tight, but that way it does have a little bit of color. And I'm just gonna place it on my lower lash line to connect this and this, the upper and the lower. You don't want to bring it in too much because then you just have a really dark lash line. You can if you want to. I just don't like that look on me. I'm trying to make my eyes look more awake because I'm always exhausted, like always. Okay guys, so I'm back. I actually curled my lashes and now I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. I completed the other eye look and I'm gonna be using the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. I love this. This is like one of the best drugstore mascaras. Now that I got some curl, and I like to just do like one coat of mascara. I don't like to do multiple coats because then I don't want to look like spider eyes. So I like to just make sure I got them all and then I'm good. So what I did over here, and I'm going to do it on this side, is I actually took Urban Decay's eye pencil in the shade Mainline, and I put it into my waterline just to have a little pop of color to kind of deepen out that line, deepen out that look. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on the other side. It's like so weird to do this like on camera because you're just like looking crazy. I usually don't do a color. I usually do more of like a champagne-y color. And now we're just gonna do our lip, which I'm gonna use the Kylie Jenner in Nova. Okay, I love this. This is a matte lipstick. It's very nude for me, and I think it's just such a pretty color, and I love the formula. We're gonna take August and put it right in the middle. now we're going to set it. Love this palette. I think it's so gorgeous, so pretty. This is, I'm going to show you actually a couple swatches. I'm going to swatch a couple of the mattes, and then I'll swatch some of the pigments, okay? Just to show you how buttery and how I'm not using any primer. I'm not even really pushing that hard. They're just gorgeous. Sorry, these aren't the best swatches, but they're so pigmented, they're so creamy. It's just like awesome. So if you guys have the money, like really go out. I recommend you buying this palette. It's gorgeous. A lot of people have already had it. But if you're kind of thinking about what's like a cool new palette that you don't have, and that, look guys. So if you are with me to the end, thank you so much for watching. It's been so fun with you guys. I really do enjoy making videos, and I will definitely be here continuing to make some content. So if you guys would like to see anything from me, just let me know. I'm really excited just for all the new launches coming out, so I'm definitely willing to try new products and see if you guys like it. Kind of the final look. I hope you enjoyed this look in this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that little bell. That way you get notified the next time I upload a video. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching. I really do enjoy making these videos for you guys. So it's been fun, and I hope you guys like this look, and I will see you on my next one. Bye guys.